Good morning, guys. A great morning to all who tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana. The Guyanese Critic is live, coming to you live and direct from the CHEDDI JAGAN International Airport. I come up here this morning to drop someone off. And I'm asking myself, 5 years on, 6.5 years on, you can't have an airport we could look at and feel happy and be satisfied with. And I'm asking myself, 2 administrations on, this is a project that has in itself gone across 2 administrations and can be right. Now, the company, a Chinese company, initially was to, this administration, when was in power, so this is the Welcome to Guyana sign, beautiful sign here, done by Impressions. And this is what you see when you come to Guyana. This is the first thing you see. Well, the first thing you see is the airport, but as you start driving, this is what you're gonna see. But I want to show you this thing here. So come across me and thinking in my mind, what's wrong with these people? And do these people take us for fools, you know? This morning I got to talk about it because I'm dissatisfied with everybody, how it's been dealt with. Now I come across this thing, and I'm gonna tell you the history of this thing, because this just triggered me just now. When I see the sign, it triggered me. And I still let me talk about it. So 2 administrations on, we still ain't get an international airport, right? A proper thing, and it ain't done. This administration, when they were in power before 2015, they initiated a contract for a brand new airport. What you going on here? You see what the thing read there? What the thing read there? Yeah, see what it read? May the friendship between China and Guyana last forever. Well, I would want to think the Chinese would love for it to last forever. When you could come in a man's country, tell you you're going to do this thing for you, don't do it, collect the money, right? Now, here was the first thing. Like, we want citizens to be responsible, like the police want people for be more responsible. The law holds everybody responsible. We gotta hold the government responsible, right? So let me show you what's going on in this place. So the Chinese put up a sign, may our relationship last forever. Well, this is the kind of friends you want, people you could use, abuse, and mistreat. Now, that doesn't mean the past administration hasn't committed a act against its people, and this administration act in the ass. That doesn't mean that. You understand? The Chinese, anybody come, go see what's best for them. So this is the roundabout. There's a new roundabout here too at the airport. Anybody go see what's best for them. What least work they could do. You understand? This administration cozying up with these Chinese people who giving we a refurbished airport Now, what's supposed to happen? This administration, before, let's say the PPP-led administration of now, before 2015, had a set up a contract for a brand new airport with 8 docks, wherever. Everything laid out nicely. A PNC-led administration come, them take this, they do something to the contract and take a refurbished airport for the same price as a brand new airport. Well, you know what that means, eh? I don't think somebody would wake up a morning just so and do that for the love of the Chinese. It gotta be for the love of money. You understand? We're supposed to have a brand new airport with skylights and all kind of thing. We end up at a refurbished airport. Right? Alright, the being said. This administration come now, cozying up with these Chinese people. The people say, yes, we wish the relationship for last forever. Obviously, if you're shaffing me, you understand, you want to keep shaffing me. Then now, it ain't done 6.5 years on. It ain't done. What you going on? Let me drive you all through this whole process here. If you look at the original contract was for a new airport. You watch this thing, it marked extension of CHEDDI JAGAN. Right? Extension. There ain't got no extension for the hundreds of millions of US dollars we spend here, buddy. What extension? This is like when you get a little Christmas money, they said, put on a cow, a cow mouth in your house. Remember long time, put on a cow mouth. You know? Now this administration is not without blame. They cozying up with these banners. You understand? And we they waited for have an airport. We coming constantly while they come back here. It ain't done yet. Man, you're pissing me off, man. What you going on here? We still live on this old time crowd chop thing. They got fancy state of the art thing inside. They walk through this airport. People waited for this. We pay we money already. Or now we pay, y'all spend we money already. We want to see the returns. Now again, it's not a new airport you get, it's a refurbished airport you're getting. How does this happen, man? How? Listen to me. Jesus. The PNC could have said today that look what we did. We built a new, we executed the contract for new airport. Do you know? Do you know? And they got target again and again and again for people remember. The PNC administration had passed, right? For the past 5 years, they didn't have one project in them head that them do. Do you know that? Anybody knew that? Let me show you all these things, man. This design, this airport, the new airport we was to get, had a skyline. Watch, you see this? This crappy? This is the same watch as the airport guy showing you 2 terminals. This thing, the original airport had about 6 or 8 terminals. The bridge. That there, watch them roof on that thing. That rooftop, this thing had, the original one had a skylight, big open skylight. Fancy looking airport. State of the art thing. How we end up with this? Well, let me tell you how we end up with this. We end up with this because I can tell you about like one story now. But let me talk about this one first. This administration, before 2015, get a contract. Get the Chinese contract, set up, design new airport, brand new airport. PNC government come in. All them had to do is see that a new airport Guyana get. them switch up. Patterson is AFC Patterson is the Minister of Infrastructure then. They're busy raising the pay and act anything. Somebody asked what I'm taking. I can talk about that just now. Y'all remind me about the GTU take. Yeah. They're busy raising the salary. They're doing this, they're doing that. No. Somehow the contract changed from a new airport to a refurbished airport. This is after 2015. Right? I know how that happened. When you could get a new airport, why would you take a refurbished airport? Why would you take an extended airport extension? Alright. It change up. The Chinese man even done in the change we say you do. Then I done that. Like them a bill for they want we relationship with a dry and sucking with blood last forever, plus they want the money lasts, everything lasts forever. Right? Let me show you how more going on here, man. So this is the arrival here. You got that. Them zinc roof. Who doing them thing now these days, man? In the 21st century people doing that? Just to be a bill over this whole place. Who doing them zinc roof thing? You understand? Who doing that now, man? So this is the arrival area. We just had to, this administration, this government now, just had to put 2 more docking bridges. 2 more. Put 2 more docking bridges. When that originally, the original plan had 2 docking bridges. Now something going on here massive, right? You see this here, sir? You see the end of this building to your left side? And over the other side is the right side. So there's going to be some massive walkway going across here. So now when I'm watching the foundation and how it's set up, how the steel and them things set up, then you got a massive walkway going across here. Right? So construction is going on. I see, like this part is new. You see the foundation of it is brand new. But the whole airport is supposed to be brand new. Nothing is supposed to refurbish. Like these buildings is new. You understand? But let me go back to the Chinese, the sign when they said they want us to be friends. The Chinese, yeah, go back in it, man. So they want us to be friends forever. Yes, people like friendship. When you got friends like jackass, you understand? People like them friendship though. When you got stupid friend. Now this administration cozying up to these people. You gotta let these people know the order. If somebody didn't get rough up and brush up, there's not catch yourself. You gotta be cautious. You understand? You don't want to have a problem in it because this administration is planning to fast track development. So you need people with the understanding and to carry out these contracts. But there are a lot of contractors all about the place. The Chinese is not the best contractors since sliced bread. Oh my. Listen, the thing pissed me off so much again as I me forget to put on a header in my life. But then people come, then people far before they come on East Coast, they must come to see somebody off and they must take out pictures. So we must, this is why, like, we must be proud of we country. You understand? We must be proud. Is that? Courtyard Marriott? Something else coming here. Watch what the Chinese man say. The Chinese man ain't done build we thing and he want to be with we friend forever. Made it. What just sign with this sign? The man, me can't make up these things. Me seriously, me forget. Me forget. Watch what the Chinese man thing say. May the friendship between China and Guyana last forever. You understand? Yeah, you like the friendship. It's a nice friendship, eh? When you could When you could use and abuse me and make me an ass. You like the friend, let it last forever. Oh, we gonna last forever, buddy. Meanwhile, last forever, I just want you to build the fudging airport and go along your way. You understand? Every day we paying through we nose and we can't get to the airport yet. This administration gotta get the act together and make sure this thing completed and make sure this Chinese company do right by the Guyanese people, buddy. These are glaring things. People come here every day. We supposed to have an airport. 6.5 years I ain't got airport. New administration coming. They screw up the whole contract, change them to refurbish. It's total nonsense. It's ridiculous. Them people can't do nothing. Them like they can't do nothing right by. You imagine they come for 5 years. They raise the salary by 50%. All the projects they had to carry out from the previous administration. Then I got one project they can say, this is, oh yes, the Durban Park cow pen. They build Durban Park cow pens. Durban Park cow pens they build. Now you can see the road to the highway. This plant thing where they're up in the air there, and we must learn from our mistakes. You see these plants, these hanging basket plants and so? It would have been a beautiful idea if we had the time and resources to maintain and support it. You understand? It turned dry and shrubbery. I take down the thing from top there, remove it, because it shows that we have failed there. I take them down. Because y'all know we're not good with following up. We're not good with taking care and maintaining things. And next time, let me use this as a guide. Figure out how things are going to be maintained. Why them things they up there, the bush, the turn bush, manga bush, grass bush and so. Right? Take them down. There's a bad idea. We done fudge up there. I take them down. And remember next time, keep it in your head, that Guyanese in general not good with follow up. You understand? We're not very persistent. And although we need to work to get there, something like some man, instead of not going there, although we need to work when we get there, we get there. But in the meantime, I ain't do project where I can't maintain and keep up with. All them thing turn bush. What you going here? What the thing now turn like is what? That thing look like time leaf thing for make cook up, watch. What you going there? All them thing turn bush. Right? So is that let me learn from my mistakes. Because now you guys get somebody for going water the thing up there. It would have been beautiful for see it. It blossom in the flowers, blossom in and all them thing there. But now we jump and do things because we think how it's gonna look good. Put some thought into how it's gonna be maintained, how it's gonna always look good. And not turn into an eyesore. You understand? It look like bush. Little bush. Who go and never take care of it? But this one, me even know if this how it is because the thing got flower. Watch. The thing look like a bush. The thing look like a board nest. When I saw it and I talk about it first, amazing. Now you get some time for watch it and I realize it's a bush. And it get turned into eyesore. People come and have knows what to be. Right? So the only we only get rid of it, we learn from the mistakes of we past. The only we keep continue making the same mistake. Now me know when me watch that first thing, I gotta think about continuity. Who's gonna maintain things? Who's gonna do this thing? So you build something. That build thing we got to move, and people got to come and sweep and so. Guyanese not good with that. They're not good with maintenance. Build something that will last 50, 60 years by itself without Guyanese help. Hey, we don't need to run and burn road and thing. You understand? We go to the burning up road and we never make nothing and keep nothing proper. Run out with tires and burn road and stuff. That we good with. So this is, since I'm here, let me give you a, if you turn, you come to the airport, you come straight to the junction, the welcome to Guyana Sari sign, and you turn left, you're going to end up in a little place. This area is called the Tamiri Docks. Let me carry on and show you what the Tamiri Docks is about. Because the Tamiri Docks leads over to Guyanese Creek that leads you to Santa Mission, right? And this is the Demerara River, you're going to see it. Right? This is the Demerara River. And then me come and think a man drive over here and kill himself. Spot we bored and so. So let me come out and show you. Yeah. So this is beautiful, boy. Let me show you again. So this is so this is the Demerara River. Straight across there. Straight across there is Guyanese Creek, and that leads to Santa Arataka. You see how this movie? You see how this the other day when they take the photo and take it from the memes as I was driving the jet ski, was through the creek there. So it's coming, them guys come with the boat. You got people that's cutting wood and all them thing now. There. Oh, somebody bringing a kid to school. Beautiful. Beautiful. Right? So this is the Demerara River, guys. Just back the way is the Tamiri International Airport. It's beautiful, man. There's so many beautiful things in this country. We just got to stay focused and get it right. But yeah, I gotta get that up on the government case and let them know what's your wants and what's your needs, to make sure they don't get complicit. Remember, it's people, as human beings. Yes, people just treat the government and ministers and things like them as gods or them in gods. Them are tired, them are stressed. Me know how they don't get nervous breakdown and stuff. Yes, well, I know the other administration ministers couldn't get no nervous breakdown because they don't study nothing. Nothing don't stress them out. You understand? They live, you see what's going on there? The youth man come with a boat and going to school. So don't forget your comforts wherever you are, whoever you are. The man roll up, the youth man, and roll up in a boat. That is the importance of education. Somebody, oh God, I'm gonna go, whole day to fight the school. Who are go, who not go, who will take vaccine, who don't want to take vaccine. Them teachers like they want to go back to work. They want to draw money for the rest of their life from home. Next thing we end up with one big dunce generation. You understand? One big done the head generation. The children need the interaction. They don't got attitude and I kind of stupidness when they dip on the computer. You have to have human interaction to bring kids up the right way. The thing can't work. They turn into a generation of retards. Yeah, so yesterday I went to the island of Leguan and Wakenham, right? I went to Leguan. You know the stelling, the $413 million stelling in Dunbillant now? And this government like them and make joke with the contractor. Me not understand what going on. How much we gotta wait, but how long? If the people them done, money done spend. Nobody can be held accountable when me find out the man get some fancy contract. But me gotta go, me want talk on it, and I ain't got all the information. Right? I gotta see a contract. I mean, like TikTok Glenn, you know. TikTok Glenn, you know got time. When he attack anything. Forget attention and sell paper. So, for those of you who've just tuned into the Guyanese Critic Morning Live, I'm coming to you from Tamberi on the east bank of Demerara, and I'm heading to Georgetown, where the speed limit on the highway here is 50 kilometers per hour. Right? So this is, oh my God, I got to pass it. This is one of the businesses that affect your daily life, and some people don't even know. This is one of the businesses. This is one of the Guyanese owned businesses that creates jobs and things. This is Bounty Farms. Right? This is Bounty Farms. And the processed feed and processed chicken. Your chicken, a lot of your chicken will eat. Right? Your local chicken is processed here. Watch, a truck coming up the road there. It's chicken going there for get processed. But this truck with this light there and there. Right? It's a Bounty. I gotta go and ask them for a tour and get a good in-depth understanding of exactly how the thing is done. My understanding is sketchy. I went to the compound already. But no use I tell you Bounty just do this and what is do, but I know the process chicken there, so a lot of times the chicken that you eat comes from out of the place that a lot of people don't know them things though. Right? Time I investigate accident, a man hit a man and somebody hit a man around and kill the left feet up and the rock come the man bread there in the car of this grass right here by this landing post. The man was going to buy it's night time again, and the man going to buy dinner. Them things are nice. So, we are telling y'all, them people buy, and we gotta make sure this government, right? The PPP administration continually purport themselves in a certain manner and say, remember they have attack, them better than the PNC. But we gotta make sure, because we stand idly by. I could remember when the PNC came into power, because in 2015, I voted for them. When they came to power, I said, man, give them 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. Yes, and give them a little time. But you need to depend on these politicians. You need to watch them all the time. You understand? You need to watch them all the time. You need to call for what you want. Call them out. And one of the things, you know, man, bring it to my attention, yeah, is that people want everything. The grass and the yard, everything is government. It's not supposed to be that way. Some things are supposed to be taken care of by the NDC. Some things are supposed to be taken care of by the RDC. Certain things you got to take care of yourself. A lot of times we don't have interest in things. You as a citizen of the country, like you get flooding in Georgetown, 25% or 50% of the problem of flooding in Georgetown is because the residents of Georgetown have his throwing battle in the gutter. Let's stop doing that. Clogging up the drains. They cause the problem themselves. When people come, they must see a nice, you know, how you feel when somebody, you got a beautiful city, man. It's a nice place. These are the same people who grew up hearing cleanliness is next to godliness, and they're always talking about it. I live in a big stinking city. What am I to do? When it comes to certain things, nothing wrong for be up in your feelings with the politics, but when it comes to certain things, we set the politics aside and get the job done. So for those of you who've just tuned into the Guyanese Critic Morning Live, I'm heading to Georgetown from the Temeri International Airport, and this is the Temeri Highway. Right? The junction here we're coming up to is the Linden Soesdijk Highway. To my right, that junction is the Linden Soesdijk Highway. Right there. This is the junction. From here you turn right and you head all the way to Linden. A nice 45 minutes drive at no less than 45 from here, but at the rate of 100 kilometers per hour. So you can see where the traffic and everything is like here. So this morning we can see what it's like between rush hour. They have a new road for this areas in the pipeline. So you're coming on from the airport, you understand? You got a new road. Yeah, man, take time to man, yeah, the man say, these people want government do everything. And it can't work, so. But what I want the people to do, and I always remember to do, speak up and speak out. Because funny enough, some people just think by me attack, the people them, well, in the past we used to victimize you. You understand? People just victimize you and know what I'm telling you. And none of them political parties without blame for things like that. Right? But a lot of time, like GPL, right? You get blackout in the area, let me say a fuse trip or something. GPL has no computerized mechanism to know where part got electricity and when got electricity. If you don't call and say, well, here, we ain't got electricity, let me say Queenstown, a specific area, get blackout. Right? Them can't know the people get blackout. You got call and tell us about here people think, oh, me neighbor got call, that body got call, that body got call. Like when you live in Queenstown, they blackout command and all these generators them start humming. Remember, them people got automatic generator. So the generator command, nobody studying GPL. Me there in the blackout. So me as a man, if them people got a generator, what do we use? Them go call GPL. Me call GPL, GPL say no, they have no reports for that. And the whole of Queenstown get blackout. So you gotta remember, if you're here, you get blackout, call GPL hotline. Tell them what I have blackout in this area. When more than one people come in, they know what's going on. It can be an isolated incident that they realize people calling from this specific street. It might be a line, you understand? Going in some post, something wrong. Then you gotta call them. You can't expect for them to know. I too from time to time expect people to know. No. When I went to Kaichur, Uncle Adam taught me that when I went to Kaichur, I write my story. If you write story today about the lady who get murdered, right? And tomorrow you write about the autopsy, you got to write back again about the lady who get murdered, highlighting the story. You don't expect people to know what you talking about yesterday. People can't know just so. You got to bring it back and say an autopsy was conducted and the lady, so name and so, who was suspected to have been murdered yesterday. Her body was found and you gotta go through the details. You don't go and somebody autopsy, lady autopsy, and autopsy was done and it's found she was murdered and you gotta think she name, you gotta say where she from. You gotta add in yesterday's story. Always, Uncle Adam taught me, always treat it like you don't, the people never heard the story before. So you gotta give them everything. Yes, sir. Well, this lady with this punka. Oh, my. Yeah, right? Always treat it like the person you're writing for does not know anything you're talking about. Because people can't piece things together just like that. People don't know how to piece things together just like that. You understand? So when something going, you see something going right, you call your government agency, you call the NDC and say this is what's going on here. And the NDC is answerable to the RDC, the government, or however it work with the ministries and so. You call the ministry and tell the NDC too. Right? For those of you who tuned into the Guyanese Critic Live, the realest thing coming out again. Watch thing from through here, Paul. President Granger lived through down there, Paul. We wish you all the best and First Lady Sandra Granger, all the best for the New Year's. Because it was hard for she, right? For they going through all of hard for them have family all kind of thing. For no cheat there and love you so much a year and he becomes such a big failure. You got here, you got a little woman, you got to give respect to woman, buddy. We don't give enough respect to women. Not only the fact we want to exist if women had not given birth to us, right? But sustaining we ain't nothing easy. Like, you know, what? Granger was an army man his whole life, right? So you're in the army, you ain't got to do much and think much. In the army, you ain't got to really use your brain much. You write some book, you're a historian, right? You write some book, and I got to read one of the books and so. So you write some book. Goat eat grass and all kind of thing. You got to be book like that because he like green. I can only imagine you wanna write a book named Goat Eat Grass. Oh, Uncle Granger. Man changed me whole perspective of politics, by. Stand by, see a man people from behind a bus and then he turn back. You see what's going on here, but nonetheless you have an obligation to use the road in the right manner. So you know what they do. You do the right thing. You got an obligation to do that. Let's stop and get something to eat, by. I don't want them, man. Let me reach a tongue. Yeah. I tell you, so Granger write to a man book and thing, and somebody must tell you go. I'm gonna want them must tell you go, you could run country. Bye. Yeah, now everything else they put in the equation, right? But in 2011 and 2015, in 2011, Jagdio was out of power. Jagdio didn't play nothing. Jagdio they throw in the wall and they make money for tag. You know he like tag, right? So he there, them send him for tag. He's doing what speeches and so. So he's going talk about economics and this and that. I don't know what he's talking about. I never listen, right? But here he make little money going and these speeches, doing speeches, right? So them man calculate Jagdio gone, Daniel Ramatar there doing bare stupidness. You understand? The man calculate now is the time. They send Granger. It's like, here I'm now. Here how Guyana was 2011, 2015 time. So Jag the Ogan, right? Dan Ramatar there. And Dan Ramatar, like 2 slices of moldy bread. Yeah? Dan Ramatar like 2 slices of moldy bread. So the people are watching it and people say, Maya, eat it. You see the green thing from the bread there? They're watching it and they're watching it. Beer confusion. Next thing the PNC cover the ID. Right? And bring out Granger. Like a pot bake, you know? A nice pot bake. You get slices from people watching it. Right? And calculate a pot bake is obviously better than 2 slices of moldy bread. Right? Convince he how he can run a country. You understand? He now convince himself that he can come and carry out Burnham, what Burnham left off. Jesus Christ. And the man covers a natural disaster for 5 years. Me thing is the trauma we put the family through. Because I could only imagine if you name part of your family gonna be nice people, you got beautiful kids, you know. Auntie Sarah gotta be a nice person. She always wore a nice smile and so she's the first lady. Right? You know, I asked me, if Auntie Sarah tell you, bye, this is beer stripping this you are doing your tag, bye. I don't know if the man dementia or what the man. Here, me friend fly in the country this morning, right? I tell, from my assessment of Granger, I call this man a very stupid man. The man is a dotard. I used to call you a dotard, right? And I tell me friend, I never met Granger, you know. And me friend go to meet Granger with that time was Miss Guyana, right? Forgot the Miss World Guyana. Me friend go. The man come out of office, his president soon the man come, the man come, the man say, partner, the man shopping for truth just like we say. The people them go. Forget a little donation, a little support. He had about bridging the Essequibo River and building road in some back dam and that kind of thing. Right? Beer shipping is the man at I tell you. Oh. He gone. God bless him. He did home retire in the greenhouse. Yes, and the man got the whole greenhouse. And the man trying to paint everything as green. Oh, Jesus Christ. Bye. David Arthur Granger. You know? Man's put out the hand and shaking the hand like Hitler. And he got his black jackets. Like something out of a funeral home. You know? All these jackets. See the man's style. All the man got his style. No brain for run a country. So I'm telling y'all, what I'm making the laugh about. So when they come now, Ramatar is like 2 slices of moldy bread. Granger's a nice fresh pot bake. Right? They bring you out so. Harman them convince the boy, yes, you could do this. Show them the pot bake in you. You understand? Show them the pot bake in you. He come out now. Not knowing Jagdio, they're watching them here. They make a grave miscalculation. And the PNC, like, there is a miscalculation. You understand? It's not like they get miscalculated. There is a miscalculation. Right? They fully underestimate Jagdio. The man come and the man hold a press conference every Thursday for 5 years. Jesus Christ. Here, they thought with watch. Watch the Demerara River this side there. They thought it was all smooth sailing from here. Jagdio come. And every Thursday the man sit down with a whole bunch of people. Right? Like the man has take the whole rest of the week looking for all the files. Hey, you problem. Big problem with them, man, though. Granger got to sleep 8 o'clock in the night. And Jack, you not sleep whole night. I look for make problem. When you wake up in the morning, remember, you got enough for go to work, you got to build road, you got to do this. And Jack, you make 12-hour problem whole night where you sleep on a dream. Yes, sir. 8 o'clock. They might even make a thing about it. Remember Jack, they was president and that time was beer confusion in this country, unrest, the dark days, they call it, the PNC called it the dark days. Right? When the freedom fighters was killing people. When PNC freedom fighters was creating massacre and so. Right? The Jack, you overcome them thing there. So when he guys said Jagdio, remember Jagdio know the thing inside out. So Jagdio, like, he get information how the man asleep 8 o'clock in the night. The man come and answer that also. It is said that you need to get your rest early. Jagdio make the man answer Donald too. They come and everything else they thought about. How for raise the pay, what for do, what not for do. The only thing they didn't think about is Barra Jagdio by a natural disaster for them. Right? And everybody's do. Granger go to bed, Sarah gave me tea, rub it back. He pee and so, brush teeth, and he got to bed 8 o'clock. Jagdio sit down with coffee. He's like, I gotta give me coffee, I gotta give me coffee. Right? I hear they put a speed. Right? Whole night, Jagdio drink coffee and study Granger. So when he sleep for 12 hours, Jagdio concoct 12 hours of problem for you. So when he wake up, he can't do 12-hour work the next day. He got to unravel 12-hour confusion what Jagdio made the night before. Let me think about that. I am telling you, I kid you not. Jagdio, the whole press conference, right? For 5 every Thursday for 5. I don't know how we come up with the Thursday thing. Maybe just past half the week or whatever. I don't know how we choose Thursday. This is friendship we're in, by the way, guys. Right? Me don't know how we choose Thursday. But Jagdio just got a whole bunch of paper. Right? The man don't make joke. Granger do this, he do that. He do that who shit, who fat, who fly. Right? Who fat. Everything the man has got. Mass confusion. Granger no harm and they're on a plane with the Chinese people going for collect the rest of GT&T money. It's Jagdio making no. You understand? It's Jagdio that's got them big. You imagine the people are easy. Suddenly they want a story with, you know, them neighbor with us views out and thing and got you busy and never done it. Yeah, Jagdio is some kind of bad. Hey, I tell you, everybody, somebody message me and say, man, critic was like you and man. No, everybody got a D in me book. Right? So they calculate they gonna run the country, what they gonna take. They gonna take the 18 million, right? They were hollering nobody 18 million. Jagdio, nobody 18 million, he's the opposition leader. The man got a set of people in the office. I scour the whole web to figure out what to do. The man got Granger set on a sponge. Right? Because they say, they want to make sure when he fought Jagdio, you know. Because Jagdio was talking about that too. They said, make Granger sit on a sponge. Just for dampen the sound. Jagdio listening for every Thursday. The man got a whole bundle of paper. He said, who is this? The man got photograph of what they do, what they ain't do. What contract they not do, what go wrong, what. Plus the man got solutions to the problems. I like them is only up, they only identify the problem. Oh God, the step broke down. Jack Dio said the step broke down and I would have built a step like this. Right? The man got the problem and the solution to the problem. But the now they said the man is a demon. The man first they said the man is a devil. Now they said the man is a demon. But you know, I would have cursed them if it was a lie. The man is indeed a demon. The man's whole night study. The man possessed. The man has got him busy. Nothing before he come. He see what this man do the PNC. In government. Got them giddy up in. Right? Before he come and here we supposed to stay clear from Jagdew. He start by Jagdew. How the man is some demon. Right? Next thing, why said the thing I'm tea just so quick. No, he laugh, he even get chance for settle down in his seat as comrade leader. Right? The problems them coming. He even know where the problem is coming from. Left them by if you know good for you. Right? You ever tell him I know good for you. When you see people like Jack, you put our shades and play like you know. Here. What?